so what do we have here? This is the 180 headlamp version 2. Now I got a couple of them here, a couple of different setups we're going to take a look at. We're going to give them a try tonight. We're at this beautiful river here, had a huge day of hiking, really epic scenery, and just having a good time. So anyway, with this 180 headlamp V2, there are some improvements over the original, but we're just going to give these a look here tonight. We're going to give these a field try, and then I'm going to go back into the studio and bring you all the details. All right, so open that up, and we'll take a look. This is the full package. So I've charged up the battery, but I haven't done anything really with this. So as you get a look at this, you'll notice there's a bunch of stuff going on, and we'll take a look at it in detail.
That's a charger, maybe?
Yep.
Directions. Oh, just Velcro.
All right, so that's the main one, right? So I have it unplugged because it's best to travel with it unplugged so it doesn't accidentally turn on.
Yep.
That's a waterproof connector. So basically one of the upgrades on the V2 is this is now waterproof. Now, I'm not sure if it's 100% waterproof. I'll annotate this down in the comments below. It's got a little indexing. If you look, there's a...
oh, yeah, I got it.
And then it's got that collar, right? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you can, yeah, center that. So this one now, if you press the button, what do we got?
We got... Come on. Whoa.
All right, so these are the white. So first press. Second press dims it down. Third press is a beacon.
Fourth press is off.
Nice. So, basic functionality. What happens if you long press? Does it do anything? Keep your finger on it? Nothing? Double press quick? All right, so it's just changing modes. So literally every time you press the button, there's no like hidden functions if you double press or long press or anything like that. So that's all the functions. So what we'll do is we'll try these for, I guess, fit and comfort. And then the other thing that's new is you'll notice this bag. So this here can be used for a lantern. So it's a dual purpose bag. You'll see later on, we'll give this a try. But you put the headband in here and it illuminates and casts light in a nice diffused pattern. All right, so you're gonna try this one out?
Sure.
All right.
At least get the light on, see what we got. We got... Oh.
So it's the same programming, but now a green light. So I talked to the people at 180 specifically about their plans, because I heard when they were in the design process that they were basically gonna integrate red and green lights in with the white. They went with individualized bands because they weren't happy with the output when you split the LEDs into two colors. They wanted the full array of LEDs to be
so that's pretty bright for a green.
Yeah, full even illumination.
Oh, it's because you got two Velcro thingies.
All right, so the second Velcro, right? That's actually an extension band, so you could wear this as a waistband.
Oh, I see.
Which is kind of cool.
All right, so let's go. That's your white, I think.
Yeah, if you want, just swap that one out with, yeah, there you go.
Pretty good one. That's the second. And it's a beacon.
So again, the same idea. They wanted to have the red LEDs as an option, but get the full output, the nice even array, the 180-degree even band of light without any interruptions in the LEDs, and also that full amount of output. So that's the thing. You know, I'm curious. So here's my impression, Chris, right? What I'm wondering is when it's dark and you have to swap the headband, now all of a sudden you have to unplug the one that's providing your light, which is the white, and swap it to the red or the green. So let's try that out later on and see how difficult that is. But that's something I was curious about. All right, so basically at this point, I'm only wearing this for the main reason that I'm going to actually test it to see how the waterproof connection goes. Now, I don't usually like to hard test something very first test out of the box, but this one has no choice. It's not dark enough yet to have to actually use it, and it's light enough that I can still try to dunk it, so what the heck, let's give it a shot. How's it look? pretty bright, huh?
It is bright, actually.
I can definitely see it's illuminating this entire area. Now, even though I don't need it, I mean, I can definitely tell that it's lighting it up. Woo!
It's a bit chilly.
Yes, it is. Definitely not going to stay under there for long, but I got it.
Still going.
Still on?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Just to cycle through the modes. Low, beacon, off, back on.
Yep.
Nice. So, hopefully this thing performs the rest of the night, but so far it has succeeded. So now, I'm going to use the 180 light in the bag to see how it works. Now I got to take all the other stuff out of here. That's the one downfall. Now I have some of these other accessories. I'm kind of like, all right, where do I put them? So I just need to be careful and not lose the rest of the stuff. As you can see here, I'm just kind of shifting into using this in lantern mode, but all this has to come out. Now the lantern's still wet, but as I put it in here, so now using this to illuminate the inside of the hammock, it definitely works. So that's a nice even glow. I mean, I'm wondering what the result would be if the headband was not in the bag. If I was careful and it wasn't wet, I bet I could turn this thing in a circle and get it to sit right inside the bottom of this. I'll do that in the studio. At this point, it's getting late, getting dark. I'm out here. So we'll test this again back in the studio. So at this point, it is getting dark enough to need the headlamp, and I kind of want to get my clothes ready so when it's time for bed, I'll be all set. So I'd say right now it's actually a perfect amount of light, an ample amount of light, an even amount of light, and an appropriate amount of light. So at this current time, the white light is good. Now this, if you look at the mode, is on high. Here is low. And then of course, that beacon mode. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of the beacon. I don't like it being in the sequence of programming. I wish it was a specialty press, long press, double press, something other than in sequence. But anyway, right now, just gonna continue to get this ready. So you're saying on your headlamp?
Right, so it's a spotlight, so the thing that I'm looking at is illuminated, but my peripheral is fairly dark.
Okay, so let's try this real quick.
That's nice. It's a really soft light.
It's even, right?
I like that. It's a really nice soft light.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. You know, mine is
bright
a spot.
for other
it's
people,
harsh.
though, right? You're saying like as somebody who's standing next to it, it's crazy bright, right?
It's bright, but it's soft. You know, it's like it's diffuse.
Yeah,
it's everywhere. It's not too bright. I like it.
I mean, it's easy to see.
I mean, you look goofy, but
right.
George,
I mean, but also so do I. You know, I mean,
it's just the part. This is the newfangled.
No, I like it.
Yes.
It really is a nice light.
We're using the headlamp now to help me get across the rocks. Once I'm out here, let's take a quick look. Oh yeah, I mean that makes a big difference. Look at the difference. I mean that's literally night and day, and just beautiful even light. This is great. The other thing that I like is there's no shadow anywhere. I had a little problem with another product where it casted a shadow. This definitely does not have a shadow. It is very even and very nice and quality diffused light. I greatly like this. Check out that moon. What a beautiful night. This is gorgeous. All right, so this is the part I'm concerned with, is at this point, swapping out the green LED. So what I don't understand is, and we'll see if I can do it, but theoretically, if I turn the light off, now it's dark, and I'm fiddling around. Now I might myself have just enough moonlight to do this
somewhat efficiently, but if this was any darker, it would be virtually, I don't know, I'm not gonna say impossible, but it's very difficult to actually put this back together. Now, I did manage to do it. I did get it to index okay. So I can't say it's completely impossible. Now I'm doing my best to feel with my hands where the band lines up on that Velcro again. I think I got it. At this point, I'm gonna try to orient it on my head, press the button. Oh, weird. Okay, so here's the red. Now the red seems to glow completely different. It's gonna take me a minute to adjust and kind of get used to this.
Safety.
Right.
You got that green?
Oh, you got your nightlight.
What do you think? How's the red strike you?
It's good.
Is it like,
The green-
is it bumming you out, or is it?
The
You
green's
look
bright.
patriotic.
But it's not as
I
bright,
can
certainly.
join you in the red.
Yeah, I was surprised at how
So the
bright
red
green
is
was.
not as obnoxious by a long shot.
No, it's totally meant for evening and to be easy on the eyes, you know.
Yep.
No, that's actually the way to go, huh?
I like that.
Switch over to red.
So let's compare.
sunset.
Let's compare the two red ones. Hop over here real quick.
Oh, my red is way dull. Hold on. Oh man, that's dull.
So there's a definite spot.
Yeah, it's absolutely spot.
All right, let's try this one now. So swap that off. I mean, it's pretty even,
Yeah.
and it's very soft.
Like I said, it's a soft light. It's diffused.
Yep.
It's nicely spread out.
And you, actually, I can see pretty much all the way to, what's that, Chris's? Oh, this is Chris's, and that's Terry.
That light makes me hard. I love it.
It is pretty sweet, huh? Let me see the green.
Green?
Whoa, that's
Oh no.
That's what I mean. It's bright.
really
dude.
bright. Yeah, no.
Super bright. You're blinking.
wow. I'm blinking.
Yes.
All right, here, come
That's-
over here. Look at your tent for a second.
I mean, I can see everything.
Let's see if we can see any burns.
So,
in
like,
your
It's
back.
so it's so bright green. It's almost white light. I mean,
Nope, didn't burn through.
It's kind of doing the opposite of the red light, which is disturbing our eyes.
I mean,
It's not bad looking at it.
Yeah, it is. What are you
No,
talking
no, I mean,
no,
like,
no,
from-
for
from
us
me.
looking at it, but for
Everything about
him,
it is the worst.
yeah, but it is very bright.
It's not bright. It's harsh. It hurts your. It hurts
Well,
your
he-
cones.
Well, here,
That's the thing. It's not bright. It's just painful.
hold on. Let me try. Put it
There's
on.
no purpose for green.
Put it on
red
one
has a
down.
purpose.
Let's-
Green does not.
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose of green.
Yeah. It's to make everything look disgusting and to hurt your eyes. That's all it does. I'm telling you right now.
No, it's like really bright if it's not on your head, but when it's on your head, it's pretty sweet. No, it's great.
It still sucks to look at.
No, I agree, but here, look it. Try,
No,
try,
I don't want it.
try it.
I'm good.
No, just do it for me.
No. Okay.
You've been a good source of info.
All right. Oh no, this is harsh, bro.
No,
I don't like it.
give it a
man.
second.
Okay.
Settle into it.
All right. It's not as green from this perspective. But why green?
Well, how could you see? Like, how is it looking and seeing what you need to see?
I don't know what the purpose
I'll be honest with you. It's not as bright as like the normal bright light, but it's not as dark as the red.
So you
And I
can,
don't hate the green as much as I did when it wasn't on my head. So
yeah.
I could see its purpose. It's somewhat of a mid light, something between the red and the daylight
and the white. You're right.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
And from this perspective, it does not bother me as much as it did looking at the actual light. Yeah.
So I mean, if you had
So-
that to hike out of an area, you'd be pretty pumped.
Yeah, for sure. I can understand the purpose now. I understand the purpose.
Look at it.
What's happening right
Let
now?
me take a picture of you.
I'm a leprechaun. I'm a leprechaun. I'm a leprechaun. I'm a leprechaun. I'm a demon.
Now at this point, just some minor details. I mean, you can see the red light very even. Could definitely make things out. I mean, that's my bag. I have all my stuff just kind of piled in there. But the phone is still nicely illuminated, doesn't bother my eyes. So, just taking a look at some photos and video from earlier today, and It's great. So, generally speaking, this 180 light has been great. And fairly soon, time to get in and call it a night.
I'm a leprechaun. I'm a leprechaun. You're not gonna be able to sleep with me here. What's he doing out there?
Oh, he's out there pooping or something. I saw him go deep and I wasn't what?
It's just like a green glow.
I know, it's so weird. It's like a fucking alien, man. Dude, can you imagine if you were out here and you didn't know anyone out here, you saw that? You saw that out in the distance, man. I would tweak out hard. Look at that. If I just saw that coming at me in the middle of the night, dude, I would freak out, man. Look at that. That would freak me out. Some Trump shit right there.
It's great body light.
What do you think of the green? It has to be good.
Oh, it's great.
Has to be, right? Like, for your ability to actually navigate.
Oh, you can see great. Look at the dog's eyes.
But, dude,
you can see great.
Yeah, I mean, yes, I agree it's bright for anybody else, but as a pure navigation
Oh, no, you
tool,
had no issue. You had no issue at all.
nice. I like that. It is a pretty crazy setup, huh?
Yeah.
It's
It's
like-
not a bad idea.
There's nothing like it.
It's not bad.
I have seen a lot of headlamps, and this
I
is
like not having the spot.
right.
It wouldn't be bad if you had a little LED. They like the green though.
I like.
bugs.
Oh, so you're saying add like a
If
spot?
you had one spot,
That's a killer
that you
idea.
could
dude.
turn
Are you
on.
kidding me? That's a great idea.
because all it is the bigger LED.
Right. Exactly. I agree. Nice.
You know what's funny is it makes toilet paper like a bright yellow color.
Oh my god, it's like glowing.
Yeah, it was weird.
Nice. All right, man. I think it's we're like Christmas. Hey.
Like I thought they might move around, but they haven't.
No, it's very secure. Because there's no weight on the front of your head to make it like bounce around.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
All right, man. Good night, guys.
All right.
Hi, dudes.
Till the morning.